On a normal cloudy day in winter, our heroine Hwan, a normal-looking girl who is just working in a cafe. This is just another normal day to her as a waitress in a nearby cafe. Weeks had passed since that incident happened that still gives her chills, even remembering it little. She escaped from her psycho boyfriend JUNGKOOK's clutches, who are now behind the bars as imprisonment of kidnapping and abusing her to love him. He none other than JUNGKOOK. From that time, she had moved to a new town, changed her phone number, and tried to rebuild her life. Despite the lingering fear, she found solace in the routine of her new job and the kindness of her new friends. But she doesn't know that JUNGKOOK is out of prison now because of his really good behavior with everyone in the prison and obeyed everything that the police said. Evening. Hwan's POV. One evening, after a late shift at the cafe, I walked home under the glow of streetlights. Suddenly, I felt a shiver of unease, but brushed it off as paranoia. Just as I reached my apartment building, a hand grabbed me from behind, covering my mouth. My heart sank as I recognized the scent of JUNGKOOK's cologne. I tried to get away from his muscular, strong grip, but he is so strong. JUNGKOOK's POV. I told you, baby doll, I whispered into her ear. My voice is a dangerous mix of anger and possessiveness. You're mine. You can't run from me forever. And from now on you have to obey me whatever I said. Okay, baby doll? I'm taking you to our home, baby doll. So, let's go, baby. My baby is shaking her head and struggling to get away from my grip, but won't let her. Hwan, in a crying, shuddering voice, said, JUNGKOOK, please don't do this. Please let me go. Let me be. Let me live my life. Cook. After listening to her, I glared at her with my dark eyes and said, Sure, not a single word, baby doll, saying that I avoids all her pleading and drag her towards my car and tie her hands and legs with the ropes, but she is not letting me do it. She is struggling so much to get away from my grip, but I'm stronger than her and tie her hands with the ropes, put a gag in her mouth and put her soft body on my shoulder like a bag and shove her into the back seat and locking the doors. Ended of JUNGKOOK's POV. Author's POV. The car sped away, leaving Hwan in a state of shock and terror. She tried to scream, but the gag in her mouth muffled her cries. JUNGKOOK's eyes bore into her through the rearview mirror, a twisted smile on his face. Hours later, they arrived at an isolated house deep in the woods. JUNGKOOK pulled Hwan out of the car and led her inside, his grip unrelenting. The house was cold and dark, filled with the eerie silence of isolation. He took her to a room and locked the door behind them. Hwan shook her head, trying to say that don't leave her here, all tied up. He looked at her innocent, beautiful eyes and caressed her hair and said in a soft yet menacing voice, If you don't try to escape from me that time, then we will till now become husband and wife, but you ruined everything. And after escaping from me, you even make me go to jail. But see, I still love you, baby doll, saying that he smirked at her helplessness and said, This time, you won't escape. You're my love, baby doll, my sick obsession. And I'll do whatever it takes to keep you with me, and I will definitely do it without any hesitation. Baby doll. From that day, things are changed for Hwan. She become a free girl to a prisoner of her psycho boyfriend. Days turned into weeks, and Hwan found herself trapped once again. Her freedom is a distant memory for her now. Time passes by, and JUNGKOOK's possessiveness has grown even more intense and had no bounds now, his every action driven by his obsessive need to control her. He monitored her constantly, never allowing her a moment alone. Despite her fear, she tries to fight it, but it is really impossible for her to just move around in his house, especially when he is always around her, and now he is working from home now. He was so obsessed with her that he forced her to be in chains all the time. That chains are only removed from her hands and legs when she really need to go bathroom or eating her food. That's the only time when she has a freedom to remove her chains, and that chains are removed by him specially, and that time he watched by sitting there and staring at her. That's now the routine of his life. Days pass like that, and now Hwan's all hope are gone of escaping. She only tries to blend with his behavior of not making him angry and try to love him. Cause she knows very well that there is no escape from here. JUNGKOOK, you are this psycho's mad obsession, my baby doll. You are forever be mine only.